Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And I also have a special guest cat, Finster. Hi, honey. Come say hello. You can look up. It's okay. I know. Let me hold you back down there. There you go. Everything's great, right? She likes to climb around, as you've seen often in these videos. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go do your thing. And Mildred's in the other room because she likes the dark recesses of the basement. Anyway, we're here to talk about American theater music. I think this is talk number 3 on this topic. There's at least one more coming because I have lots of this stuff. And God, I love it. I love it so much. And we're stuffing them. Where are we stuffing them? Over here. Maybe down here somewhat. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm trying to speed this up a little bit because I have so much of it and I got to stick it all back there. So let's get to it without further ado. We have, it's not all American theater music. There's some British theater music too here, I guess. My Fair Lady, the complete recording. Oh wow, Lerner and Lowe. This is the J performance featuring Alec McCowan, Tinuki Olafimihan, and Bob Hoskins as Alfred Doolittle. That's really cool. Oh, this is a wonderful performance, by the way. And these are complete, so they're 2 discs with all the numbers. I love My Fair Lady. I mean, doesn't everybody? And then I've got some Gilbert and Sullivan on J too. Ruddy Gore, one of the great ones. Oh my goodness, with Martin Hill Smith and Gordon Sanderson, Joan Davies, and Alexandra Hahn, Linda Ormiston. This is great. It's great to hear these modern recordings of Gilbert and Sullivan. It's so much fun. And then we have, of course, Annie Get Your Gun. Oh yeah. There's no business like show business. Never mind. I can't do it. Everything about it is appealing. Yeah, okay. And you get bonus tracks with Ethel Merman from Annie Get Your Gun. Ooh, baby. So yeah, Ethel Merman. Oh God, Ethel Merman. Yeah, incredible. And we have Anything Goes. Anything Goes. I actually was in Anything Goes. And so, what a great musical. Absolutely a fabulous musical. This is it's only got, 13 tracks here, but like every number in this musical is like major. You get It's the Lovely, you get Friendship, you get I Get a Kick Out of You, Anything Goes, of course. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was thought of as something shocking. Now heaven knows, anything goes. Yeah, Public Enemy number 1, Let's Misbehave, Blow Gabriel Blow, All Through the Night, Be Like the Bluebird, Take Me Back to Manhattan. Oh, wow. I mean, what a masterpiece this is. Oh, jeez, it's amazing. Plot's incredibly stupid. Original cast of High Society, also Cole Porter. There's some great stuff in here, too. The songs aren't as familiar as Anything Goes, but you've got Let's Misbehave. I mean, that's in here. Oh, they're great. That's great. Okay, more Cole Porter. 50 Million Frenchmen with Howard McGillen and Kim Criswell. This is a modern thing with the Orchestra New England under Evans Hale. And what label is this? I know it's New World. That's what I thought. Yeah, really. I mean, Cole Porter is also, all of these guys wrote musicals that some were very successful and some of them flopped. And the ones that flopped, no one pays much attention to, but they all contain splendid songs, individual songs. Maybe the book didn't work or for whatever reason. And so it's wonderful that we have these things on record so we can enjoy them. Now, oh my God, the Fantastics. Try to remember the kind of September, sung by Jerry Orbach of Law and Order fame, Detective Briscoe, back in his early days. This is how he made his Broadway career in the Fantastics. You also get, the rape ballet, and that's not really too let's say, woke these days. It's a funny song, and the idea is amusing. Finster, and the cats are all over the place. Here she comes. Oh, she's behind us. So we really need to have a sense of humor about these things. The story is the same as like Dvorak's The Pig-Headed Peasants or whatever that thing is called. It's, 2 young people who are in love, but they don't want to admit it because it would please their parents, so their parents pretend that they're in love with the kids, and they trump up this thing to get the kids to fall in love with each other and admit it. And it's the battle of the generations, and it doesn't matter. The songs are fabulous. It was the longest running show ever off Broadway or whatever it was. Then we've got, oh wow, Rodgers and Hammerstein with Helen Traubel and William Johnson in Pipe Dream. Whoa. I mean, when was the last time we heard this one? Goodness, what a failure this was. Well, someone will tell me it didn't quite fail as badly as I thought it failed, but it wasn't popular. It's in mono. There isn't another one, I don't think. And, oh, Stop the World, I Want to Get Off. Anthony Newley. Good Lord, a new style musical. I loved these things. I really did. I mean, Anthony Newley's stuff was so much fun. And, The Roar of the Grease Paint, that's in here somewhere, I'm sure. I hope it's in here. I had it somewhere. It may be in some other pile of stuff. I know all those songs by heart. This one, Stop the World, I Want to Get Off, I don't know nearly as well. I should go listen to it now just to get used to it again. The Song of Norway, based on music by Edvard Grieg, pardon me. It's Forrest and Wright, or Wright and Forrest. They did Kismet, they did all these things. And it's got the Peer Gynt Ballet that has Solveig's song, The Hall of the Mountain King, and Anitra's Dance, and all this other stuff. Piano Concerto, 9 minutes and 59 seconds of it. But you get all this Grieg stuff, all reduced to a musical, The Song of Norway. It's hysterical. I really do. Let me just put this away. Oh, God, I forgot to turn it that way. There we go. I'll put that there, and we'll stick this here. There, I have those back there. So we're halfway through this pile, roughly. There. Stay. There. If only the cats were so obedient. Sweet Charity. Oh boy, this is one of the J things. I mean, these are wonderful productions, these recordings on J, because you get complete stuff with bonus tracks. You get to hear the whole deal. Even if, sometimes you don't like, the cast as well as the original Broadway people and whatnot, but usually they're extremely high quality. So we've got, this is Neil Simon, actually, and the music is Cy Coleman. This is pretty famous. And Once Upon a Mattress. I love this musical. It's by Mary Rodgers, Richard Rodgers' daughter. And, it's such a bit of, it's fluff, but great fluff. It's like Offenbach. I mean, the story is The Princess and the Pea. I mean, it's as simple as can be, but it's hilariously done. It was filmed on television twice. It introduced us to Carol Burnett, who sings Princess Winifred, singing the fabulous song Shy. Remember Shy? I'm shy. I'm so terribly shy. It's just amazing. And the Spanish Panic, of course, which on the television one became the Polish Panic, but the TV version of it had like Wally Cox, and this has Jack Gilford, and Ken Berry was in it at one point, and then they did an updated version in which Carol Burnett graduated from Princess Winifred to Queen Agravain. It's just hilarious. It's incredibly funny, totally mindless, and the music is really great. It's got a whole pile of songs that are fun. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. That it's great. The King and I, Yul Brynner and Gertrude Lawrence, the Decca original cast album. Only 12 tracks. There's much more music in it than this, but this gives you the essence of it. It's all the big numbers are there. Shall we dance on a bright cloud of music? Shall we fly? Then we have Carousel. Carousel is also, the Carousel Waltz. You've got the Waltz Suite. And let's see, who's doing this one? This is also Decca, a Decca Broadway original cast album. And it doesn't tell us who's in it. Okay, well, they're not going to tell us. I don't care. So, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. I was in this one too. We did this one in high school. This is so much fun. Absolutely wonderful. I remember one of the ways I learned about Debussy was You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, because Snoopy is sitting on his doghouse, and there's, whole tone scales. And of course, Schroeder plays Beethoven. It's just phenomenally wonderful. So that's that pile. And we have one or two more little piles, mini piles to go. Here, in they go. Pacific Overtures, Stephen Sondheim. This is the original Broadway cast recording on RCA. And I'm just going to go through this because, Assassins. This one's kind of modern. Stephen Sondheim's Assassins. Is this all the Sondheim stuff? No, it's some of it, but not all of it. Carmen Jones, based on Carmen. Carmen Jones, actually the movie Carmen Jones had Marilyn Horne in it, didn't it? I think it did, singing some of this stuff. But this is members of the original New York production: Muriel Smith, Luther Saxton, Carlotta Frenzel, Glenn Bryant, June Hawkins. Some wonderful people, and it's based on, you know what? Yes, Carmen. And a classic, Pippin. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. It always annoys me that they have the cast teeny, tiny, with Eric Berry, Jill Clayburgh, Leland Palmer, Irene Ryan, Ben Vereen, and John Rubinstein. John Rubinstein was the son of Arthur. Yeah. He had a TV show, too, at one point. He was like a cop in San Francisco or something like that. Let's see. What is this? This is a Decca Broadway original cast recording. So there's Pippin, West Side Story, the original Broadway cast recording, with the bonus track of the symphonic dances conducted by Bernstein. It's amazing. There's like 16 tracks. And when Bernstein did the complete thing, it was like twice as long because there's so much other music. There's orchestral tissue. It's such a big integrated musical, but this is the Broadway, version of it in the sense that, they're just giving you the hit tunes with the hit cast, right? Yes, it has the hit original cast people, the original Broadway cast. So there's that. And Anything Goes Again, Cole Porter. Now, this is one of those John McGlynn productions with the original orchestrations and all the original music and all that stuff, which is absolutely wonderful. You've got Kim Criswell, Chris Grunendahl, Frederica von Stade, Jack Gilford, Judy Green, Rebecca Kane. All these people who came in to do these things with such love. It's just wonderful. How long was this? Does it say on the back here? Yes, 74 minutes and 20 seconds. You see how much more music you get in these versions. Because you get like all the other songs and stuff and some of the connective tissue and other things. So that goes up there. There we go. A lot of my John McGlynn things are upstairs, so don't yell at me if we don't see all of it. Like Showboat is up there, not down here. Cole Porter's Can. Okay, I'm just tell you what it is. Into the Woods. I didn't like Into the Woods very much. With Bernadette Peters, Joanna Gleason, Chip Zien, Tom Aldridge, Robert Westenberg. Really a first-class cast. It's Stephen Sondheim. Some of his things I thought got to be a little abstruse in his later period, like Sunday in the Park with George as well. Into the Woods is weird. It's kind of like you go into the woods and sometimes you come out and sometimes you don't. It's kind of like the Hotel California as a musical. Oh my goodness, I stuck this down here. The Book of Mormon. It's hilarious. I saw this on Broadway. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. It's hysterically wonderful. It's who's done this? The book, music, and lyrics by Trey Parker, Robert Lopez, and Matt Stone. And it's a masterpiece. Absolutely a masterpiece. Fabulously, brilliantly funny. And I have to say, the Mormon Church, they were really good spirits about it. They were good souls. They laughed too. And that was such a change of pace from today's, sort of victimization theology where everybody's looking to be offended by something. It's phenomenally wonderful. So there's that. Then we've got Follies, Stephen Sondheim's Follies. This is the original with Licia Albanese, Carol Burnett, Liz Calloway, Betty Comden, Barbara Cook, Adolph Green. Wow, what a bunch of people. It's just insane. Mandy Patinkin is in here, Lee Remick, Elaine Stritch, with the New York Philharmonic. And then Stavisky, music from the original soundtrack as a bonus thing on RCA. Wow, what a cast. That is something else. The Most Happy Fella, music and lyrics and libretto by Frank Lesser. There you go, The Most Happy Fella with Louis Quilico. Yay. Emily Lesser, yeah, we know who she is. Richard Moons and Nancy Shade and guest star Joe Sullivan Lesser. Lots of Lessers with the National Symphony Orchestra, conducted by John Owen Edwards. This is the first complete recording on J. It's in 3 acts. This is serious. This is 3 acts lasting 3 hours. It's about an hour an act. Well, they're bonus tracks, but that's a lot of music. And you get the full libretto. That's just phenomenally wonderful. And last but not least, well, what can you say? Guys and Dolls. Phew. Luck be a lady tonight. Yeah. A bushel and a peck. I mean, every single number of this is like absolutely famous. Or, most of it is anyway. And it's really cool. So is this the original cast, or this is Universal, and it's with Robert Alda, Vivian Blaine, Sam Levin. Let me see. Music and lyrics, the Decca Broadway original cast album. There you go. Guys and Dolls. Total classic. And that, my friends, is just a run-through of American theater music. Part 3. Part 4 is coming up. Oh, my goodness. Keep on listening, folks. Thanks so much for joining me. I just adore going through these things, and you are the nicest people in the world for letting me do it. You really are. Getting this stuff filed, and I'm having so much fun looking and seeing what I've got. So I really appreciate it. Take care.